Yes, this is a cell phone, but it is also a driving hazard that can have deadly consequences. Cell phone use should be banned while driving because statistics show an increase in the number of accidents involving drivers distracted by cell phones. Driving while using cell phones is as dangerous as driving drunk. There are two types of cell phone behaviors. The first is handling the phone. This includes dialing, answering, text messaging, and surfing the web. The second type is the conversation itself. Yes, the fumbling around with the cell phone is dangerous, but studies have shown that individuals that carried on cell phone conversations while driving were so distracted they were unaware of things around them like traffic signals. Texting and driving is one of the main ways that teens communicate with one another today, but this practice requires attention and can be very distracting to the driver. Combine one of the two types of cell phone behavior mentioned above with the lack of driving experience of most teens, and the driving experience becomes even more dangerous. Not only is texting a major cause of driving incidents among teens, but most of them know it. Increased reliance on electronic devices has led to a rise in their use by drivers. This act jeopardizes the safety of the driver, any passengers, pedestrians, bikers, and anyone else on the road. To send or read a text, the driver must take their eyes off the road and at least one hand off of the wheel to manipulate the device when driving, texting, or surfing the web. Both handheld and hand-free mobile phones impair driving with no significant difference in the degree of impairment. People become so absorbed in their conversations that their ability to concentrate on the act of driving is severely impaired. At any given moment during daylight hours, over 800,000 vehicles in the United States are being driven by someone using a handheld cell phone. All states need to pass laws that prohibit the use of mobile phones while driving. Laws should be put in place with heavy fines as a result of getting caught using a cell phone while driving. For more than one offense, they could start suspending the driver's license. A number of cell phone companies are considering developing technology that will prevent people from receiving calls and texts while driving. This would limit the dangerous distractions by temporarily interrupting services so people don't answer their phone when they are behind the wheel. Car insurance companies should raise insurance for violations due to cell phone usage and give incentives for no cell phone violations. Individuals could improve their own safety by choosing not to use their cell phone while driving. The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes a year. 1 out of every 4 car accidents in the United States is caused by texting and driving. Texting while driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than driving drunk. Of all cell phone related tasks, texting is the far most dangerous activity. 11 teens die every day as a result of texting and driving. Teen drivers are 4 times more likely than adults to get into car crashes or near car crashes when talking or texting on a cell phone. 1/4 of teenagers respond to at least one text message every time they drive, and 20% and 10% of parents report having multi-text message conversations while driving. 1 in 10 drivers surveyed said that at least sometimes they send text messages or emails while driving. For everyone that has said they would never drink and drive, driving and using your cell phone is just as dangerous as driving drunk. The number of accidents will continue to increase related to cell phone use and driving unless something is done. It doesn't matter whether you use hand-free device or not. Texting, talking, and surfing the web are all very distracting while driving. Not only is cell phone usage and driving dangerous to the driver, but also to any passenger and anyone on the roads with them. Combine cell phone usage with the lack of driving experience, and you have even a more dangerous driving situation. Stricter laws need to be put into place for driving and cell phone usage. When asked, most people know that texting and driving is dangerous, but they do it anyhow. If someone asked you if you would ever drive with no hands, or even one hand, or read a book while you were driving, you probably would answer no. But this is what you are doing when you text and drive, surf the web, or read an email. In those split seconds that you take your eyes off the road, you could kill someone's child, or mother, or sister. Your life could change in seconds, and was that text really worth it? Couldn't it wait? We've lived with our cell phones years ago. Surely we can do it while we're driving. So every time you're driving and start to pick up your cell phone, just remember you could also be picking up a deadly weapon.